Yo, what's good everybody? This is a series where we go through the move list of a character, where we see what moves are punishable, duckable, you know, you can sidestep, all that sort of stuff. Today we have Paul, so let's get straight into it. So you got 4-2, this is a 14 frame move, it's like a grab. Yeah, it does that animation. It is a high, but it can use a 14 frame push and goes into heat. Leaving him at +6, but it is a high, so you can duck it. Forward 4, mid check, it's just safe. It's homing, so you can't walk it, it's just one of those. You're going to have to hold, it's quite slow, 22 frames, but it can hit you. Nice little safe move to get into heat. It's pretty good actually. Forward 2, +5 on block. So a chunky move is a high. So a duckable, and then when it goes into heat, it's +17. Just like most heat moves when you go into heat. You also got Death Fist. If you block Death Fist, there's a few punishes you can do. You can do forward 1+2, 1+2. Sometimes the pushback can be too far for this. Let's see. You can 1+2 string. And sometimes it can be too far and you get that. You can pretty much always back 4-2. That's max range. Max range, I think it don't hit you. You have to block it from like here. Yeah. You have to tip block it for back 4 not to work. But literally most of the time if you're blocking it, back 4 is your punish. Yeah, it's just tip range. If you do a double backdash, it's tip range. If you're blocking it, holding back, you should always punish it with back 4. This move normally comes from a sway, but obviously it's got to go back to, but you have to be careful with sway moves, but we'll get into that. But yeah, on hit, +17 I imagine. Yep. It is a mid. It's weak to sidestep right, especially from the strings, which we'll get into it with the strings and stuff. His heat smashes are low. Does actually decent damage. I think it's only -12 as well. Yeah, only -12, which is actually really good. -12 is crazy. Let's just reg out. -15 as normal. You can punish it with a grab. This is unbreakable. You can punish it with a grab. You don't have to launch all the time. If a grab will kill, just use a grab. Standard 1-2, -3. Jailing, so you can't duck them. You got a jab low, -11. You definitely want to low parry this. You don't really want to block this. -11's a bit dead. But if you do block, make sure you don't use while standing 1, because I know a lot of Claudios go to while standing 1 over while standing 4 for pretty much every low. It is only 11. 2-4. Is it 2-4? No, 2-3. Second, it's a high. Not, yeah. So this is a counter hit, knockdown. Yeah. And if you press in between, counter hit launch. So you want to duck that really if possible. It comes from the 2 jab, not the 1 jab, so you can look out for that. This has to be a low, right? Yeah. So a low -12. So from the 2 jab, that 2 there, it seems he only has a low and a high so far. You want to low parry that, but if you don't, then while standing 1, either of the while standing 1 punishes. 3-2. Mainly using combos. It is natural. But if and it can go into sway as well. But you can duck it and launch the second hit. Counter hit launch on the second hit. So duck and launch. And as it says, you can shift into sway. That's just a big mid punch. Tracks well left. Tracks well right. Honestly, I move right. You want to move right against Paul, I'd say anyway. I always move right against Paul. But that's minus 13. Is that... What does it do on charge up? Just neutral. Knockdown. It's more linear on charge, but it makes it neutral. Oh, max. Max unblockable. So it's just still the same. If you see him charging up, you can walk it. Forward 2, we've been over. Forward 3-2. It jails, so you... It's natural, and it jails, so you can mash in between the string. Not like you need to, but it's minus 10. So you want to jab that. Forward, being that. Forward 1+2. This is one move that the Paul player used to start the pressure normally. +3 and leaves us in crouch. Right. Doesn't counter hit launch anymore. Only counter hit knocks down. They'll probably get a follow up. Evasive shoulder. This is to get away from stuff. Minus 14. So any of these will punish it. Yeah, but it just evades. Like if you punish with something, they'll use that to like get around what you're gonna do. That's the way they do it. But obviously stuff like back 1 or forward 3 will stop that. There's a free hitting string that's safe. The second hits are high. If you get hit by the second hit on counter hit, the last hit's guaranteed, and they'll get a death fist. But you can duck the second hit and launch. They can do the first 2 hits into a. No, I mean they can do the first hit into a back sway. Yeah, down forward 1, as you can see at the bottom right of the move. They can do just the 1 hit into a sway and then into one of the sway moves, which we'll get into later on. So Paul has a safe down forward 2. It launches on hit. It high crushes as well. It goes through jabs. So you're going to be very careful jabbing against Paul when they're only just minus, because they'll throw that shit out. Okay, so that's like a... Yeah, it's got to be a counter hit launch. Easily step right. Not left, of course. Yeah, you always want to be moving right against Paul. But if you just block it, minus 10. But you can set that right easily. Oh wait, this is minus? I thought this was plus when I haven't lab Paul yet, so... This is one of his new moves to Tekken 8. What, R plus? So he gets a guaranteed 14 frame there. So you'll get the guaranteed heat. Heat there. Let me just check. I assume. Oh wait, I did back. No, I did back 3, didn't I? What an idiot. What is it? What's the input? Oh, down forward 4. So I think this will be guaranteed, right? We'll just check that. It's just because you might have to watch out for that. Yeah, guaranteed. So that's what they'll get if you get counter hit by that. So don't get counter hit by that. That's what the fish for. But it's minus 2. It's minus 2. I actually thought it was plus. And the tracking's atrocious. So if you just move it right anyway, you can get around it. Plus 8 on hit, minus 2. So it is your go. Down 1. This is they can go into crouch, I think, with this as well if they hold down. Alright, safe. There's follow-up options though. There's 2 follow-up options. Down 1-2. Launch punishable, minus 17. So you want to be launching that. And then they hold it, it makes it safe. I think it's safe in heat as well. Like even if they don't hold it. But this is like easily interruptible. But then you would get hit by the first part if you tried to do that. So it's just one of those. You can just hold back. So this is the stagger block low. It's usually a round ender from Paul's. It's not natural, even if the low hits, it's minus 14. But you want to block that and do whatever punish. It's not even natural if the first hit hits you, you can just stay ducking. Here goes Demo Man. This is launch punishable. I'll show you if it's still the same. Let me just check. This on its own as well. If it's not clean hit. Yeah, this is launch punishable. Oh, hockey don't rate. Yeah, see how hop kick's trash there? Yeah, always back 4 against Demo Man. That'll punish. That will punish. Even on hit, it's launch punishable. And obviously, if you get hit by that, it does that. You can always back 4 punish. You always can confirm if they're going to do the last hit or not. It's very easy to visually see if they're going to do it. And then Demo Man does this. And back 4 punish. Your back 4's your punish on Demo Man. That's how you deal with that. Demo Man and Death Fist, just use back 4-2 or back 4-1 or... Yeah, don't use back 4-4. Back 4-1 or back 4-2. I'd probably go with back 4-2. You're going to get heat and it's not that punishable. It's a better punish than back 4-1 really, isn't it? Is it still 30? 12, yeah, 12. Minus 16, so launch punishable. But like, high crushes. Oh, well, jab crushes then. Isn't it high crush? Yeah, jab crushes. But launch punishable. Minus 11. Yeah, I'm going to say be careful trying to punish this because jabs can whiff. Just one of those. I'll probably just take your go. You've got 11 frames to take your go. You can probably just apply pressure or do a forward 4 or something. Power crush. What the hell? Try to get hit by it. Yeah. And it gives him guaranteed death fist because I can't roll back. But minus 14. It's a 14 frame punish that. This is back 1-2 is his 12 frame punish. Again, minus 14. A lot of his stuff is minus 14. Nice. There's a knockdown there. Back 2-1 without charge of the second hit is minus 12. There is a charge which makes it plus 8, so they're pausing a mix up. But you can launch, you can interrupt like so easily or what. Yeah, either way, I'd probably go left there. I think with this though, they have a heavy mix up there with like Demo Man or Death Fist or all. In heat, if it lets me show you. Nope, wrong move. If they charge it, oh wait, did I just do that in that one? Paul becomes, oh wait, didn't do it. Paul becomes plus 12 if they charge it in heat, so they get a guaranteed back 1-2. But obviously I recorded it wrong. But he gets a back 1-2 there. So be very careful in heat. They'll look to charge that. So you're probably best off interrupting or stepping or something, because I think that's probably what they'll go for. That. Yeah. Back 3, the launcher. It's a 14 frame launcher, so if we do like whilst on 2 or something, they'll punish with this. It is a high, but obviously 14 frames, you're not going to react to it, but it is a launcher. So you got to be careful with that one. Be careful going minus 14 if they know the matchup. This low. I don't know if that's default's guaranteed. a look. No. So she's just heavily plus. I think, yeah, I don't know like it's all guaranteed, but let's see what it is on what. Minus 12. So you want a low parry if possible, but if you don't, minus 12 while standing ones. This Power Crush got a nerf. This used to be like neutral or something in Tekken 7. It's now minus 6. It's a high, it's duckable. You can jab and punish. I don't think you can 2-jab though. Oh, you can 2-jab. You can 2-jab. Yeah, okay. But it is a high. It's minus 6, so it is your go. This is to stop... oh, no. This used to track very well. This used to stop people stepping. It's still a little bit of tracking, but not great. Still... Just do it on count and it just knocks down. Bit of a nerf. It used to be really good. But you can walk it. Fair enough. Oh, we've seen that heat engager. Shredder kicks, 2 hit and hop kick, minus 13. Launcher on hit. But, you know, 12 frame punish that. It's got a hop kick as well, 15 frame hop kick. 12 frame punish that as well. Says minus 13, but our 13's meh, shoulder's dead. Delayed hop kick, minus 13. Obviously launcher for stagger lows. We don't have one of them, so won't be using it on us unless they're ducked to high. Forward 4-2-1 is minus 12. They can cancel the second hit by holding back, I think it is. So be ready for that. You can't interrupt it. You can if they hold back and cancel it, but it's punishable. And if they do it like that input, it becomes a high, duckable, but safe. Wall splats, minus 4. But you want to duck that. You can like duck it into stand up and kind of fuzzy guard both. And you got this low. It turns into a launcher, and the pushback's decent-ish. So you can't while setting 2. You can do that. It's just a bit. Nah. I know it's not saying punish, but it is possible. Minus 19, it's really hard. Wow, even running 2. Yeah, it's just hard to punish. It's one of those, you want to low parry it. Yeah, you just want to low parry it. It's launch punishable, but the punish on it's just too hard. You definitely just want to low parry that if you see it. So there's 3 hits to this. The last hit's a high. I'm pretty sure you can interrupt. Yeah. Trades at 12. This is from like, I know it looks like Shredders, but from like a dash you can see him jump forward. But that's a high. Wow, it's a weird one. Timing wise to duck, but it's duckable. And he's got this version. Mid. Which is interruptible. Trades at 16, so it's 15 frame interruptible. You can sort of guess actually. You can sort of tell if he does the high or the mid. You can stand up. That's minus 14. So you can probably cover both options with a duck. And he's got a low as well. You can probably cover every option here. Oh, launch. Yeah, maybe every option's seeable. Yeah, but it's not used too much really. Forward, 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 Paul. I don't know if the frames change at different distances. Yeah, 0 there. I don't know if it can ever be plus. Oh yeah, he's plus there. He's plus 2. This move, it launches on hit, but the frame is like if he definitely does it from close, it's definitely your go. If it hits you from tip range, like he's +3 there, then it's Paul's go. So you know, try keep that in mind that if he does it from a distance, it's probably Paul's turn. If he does it from really close, then it's your turn. But I'm just one of those. I don't really press after this move anyway. I kind of just like see what they're gonna do after it. Sometimes I press, so I'll like move or something. -10 running move on hit does this. More of a combo ender, but I guess they can use it in open. If it hits, and it does good damage. For -10, it does good damage. Backswing blow, and it high crushes. Is a guaranteed death fist, but it is a high. It's very slow and reactable. Ball's 10 hit. So that's guaranteed if you get hit by that third to last hit. That hit there, the low. Well, the forfeits are high. So you want to duck the forfeit. 1, 2, 3, duck. 1, 2, 3, duck. That's how you deal with that. Ignore the last. You don't even want to let it get that far. Oh, it's a mid version there. Alright, okay, so. Actually, that's the 5th hit of that one. And you have to low parry that. Okay. This is a guess, really, isn't it? Okay, so you just that. You can forward 3+4 that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't think hot pick will work. Yeah, don't think so. But you could forward 1+2 it as well. Oh, this move. This move says -11. I don't believe it is -11 because you can do it in a sway back. So let's see let's see what this move actually is. I've never played a Paul where they don't go into sway. So Paul's +1 there. Ignore the -11. They all go into sway. While starting 2, still -14, so you can 14 frame punish it. Or 12, it's up to you really if you want to go into heat or not. While starting 3-2s is 13 frame punish. Second, it's a high. It is hit confirmable, I believe. It's very delayable. I know it's not delayed there, but it's very delayable, and I believe it's hit confirmable, especially against the Pauls I've played. I've had that hit confirmed against me loads of times. Standard while standing 4. On block -6, on hit +5. 11 frames. Side step 1 is +8. It's like seeable with it being a side step move, and that you can like sort of see the spin. It is a high, but it's very plus, so it is Paul's go. Side step 3 +4, a bit like Claudio's. +12 on counter hit, so he gets a guaranteed back 1-2 on counter hit, but it's +4. You want to low parry it. Strong low, to be honest. I believe -12, yeah. -12. You want to low parry it. It's a bit like Claudio's, but actually maybe less plus, but like at least you get something on counter hit, like wall splat and shit at the wall. It's mainly used at the wall. Got quarter sec forward one, mainly used in combos, but it is a launcher. It's a high, it's unseeable. The high of it. It's still high of it. It's quite mainly on the later frames, but it is a high. Safe as well, so not much you can do. Death fist recovered. You want to punish this with back 4-2 consistently. Quarter circle forward 3. It's a low -14, so it's your punish for that. Full crouch down forward 2, 1+2. On hit it's neutral, so it's anyone's go. On counter hit, he gets a guaranteed like demo man, maybe some other stuff, but I've only seen Pauls do demo man at the moment. Very slow, low sweep, only -12 because of how slow it is. It's like a snake edge. Very reactable. You want to low parry it, but it is a launcher, but it's very slow. I need like they get like I don't know if is it guaranteed. Yeah, I can't seem to quick roll back. So they'll get like a guaranteed hit there. I can't quick roll back. But it's -9. That tracks really well to the right. Not too well to the left, but in neutral I'd go right against Paul anyway, but it's just one of those moves. Oh, this is from like a stance thing he's got. That's a mid-high. He's -5 at crazy pushback, so it's basically neutral. But this one's a high. This is one of the more common ones that they use. I have this, which is -13. So you got your while standing one with that. And it's a counter hit launcher. And you can't beat it out. And it tracks both ways. Yeah, so you just gotta wait for that one. If they use that one, it's -13. I don't know why they wouldn't use that over the high one. So you got -12 low. There's no one counter hit. Just one of those. While standing 1-1 or low parry. What the f... It was just hitting it. If you block it, I don't even know how you punish that. What, 4-3 + 4? No. Oh, you can float him. You can float him. So you can float that if they do that move. I don't think they will. So this is the moves that you'll see from the sway. We'll cover some like the while standing move after into the sway, but this is what they'll do in the sway. So you've got this move, knocks down on normal hit. It hits grounded as well, I believe. Like after certain, like, well, not like grounded, but like if they do a move that knocks you down, they can do this to follow up with. It's neutral and counter hit launches. It's just a fucking good move, to be honest. He's got the heat engager, which is a safe mid as well. He's got a low, mid, high. If they just do the first 2 hits, it's -10. But if they do the third hit, there's 2 third hits. This one's a high unduckable. You can't press there, otherwise you can eat the whole thing. You cannot punish this at all. So you have to like block, duck for that part of the string. And then he's got a mid as well, which is -13. So you want to while standing 1-1 that. Again, it counter hit launches as well. So like, be careful. I wouldn't duck, like, because there's no low. I'd just block the high just in case of the mid. And then if he does the mid, just punish the mid. He's got a high homing move. It's +1. Obviously it's a high, but it's +1. He's got this. This is like a screw move that they use. It's a launcher, but they use it as a screw move like that. But it's -14. Alright, okay, let me just show you something. Yes. Yes, and let's just do the low for the sake of it. Yes. Right, so all of these, I believe, can be sidestep right ducked after the... I hate this. That is definitely, you can definitely sidestep it. But for some reason with Claudio, I get hit by the mid sometimes in practice. Honestly, I don't in the game. Look, I do not get hit by it in the game. But like for some reason in practice, I get hit. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's just practice though. I never get hit by it in the game. But you can sidestep right duck. Sidestep right low parry, I would. It beats all the options. So that's how you deal with this sway. Is you sidestep right low parry. Ignore that 2 keeps hitting me because it doesn't happen. It's just, I don't know if it's just a practice mode glitch. Because in the game, it doesn't hit me. I've played a few Pauls so far. But yeah, it's just one of those. In practice, sometimes it clips me. In the game, it never really clips me at all. But sidestep right, well, I mean, you can just sidestep right block, I guess. I mean, you're going to get hit by the low if it's going to kill, but everything else will, like, it's fine. You're just going to block it. It's got multiple grabs. It's got a 1, a 2, and a 1, 2, and 1+2. All of them don't. You just got to break them, really. He's got this. You got different options from this. I'd always. He's got this. This is the more damaging one. If this was a 1 break, hopefully it's still a 1 break. So if you ever get tackled by Paul, just press. Oh no, maybe it was 2. Oh, it is 1, right? Oh, is it unbreakable now? Oh, it's easily reversible. Just press 1+2 to reverse him. Maybe this is unbreakable now. Like 1 or 2 is not working. Oh, it's just the timing. It is a 1 break. It's that. Let me break 1 then. Yeah, but maybe it's a timing to it now. I don't know, but you can easily just 1+2. Or if you do 1+2 a bit later, it flips him over, and then you can do yours. But yeah, he's got a parry. That's pretty much it for Paul. So what we realise is that he's weak to the right. Back 4-2 is a good punish against his bigger stuff. His lows are mainly -12. So you want a low parry. Some are -14. He's quite safe. He's overall, like, he's a strong character. But the matchup wise, I think it's quite easy. Well, not easy for Claudio, but like, it's not a hard matchup. It's not one that I'd really struggle in or like that. His options are like beatable, but it's just that 50-50, like, especially when he's in heat and like Death Fist becomes like safe and like, you know, he's got all this like guard break stuff and that. It can be a bit much, but anyway, it's Paul, and it's just Paul. He's been like this like through all the Tekkens, so we'll deal with him. Anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you in a bit.